Ooh, he going nuts on this mud, dog. He is talking shit on her, bro. Woo. Major distribution. Labels call me Bad Bunny numbers. It's a robbery. 500 million just for Aubrey. Did it before and I do it again. Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Red back at the game. It's your much of the hoop. Bang. Know what time it is, man. It's your boy Red back at the game, but I jump into a new reaction. Today, we jumping into bit of a surprise album, but you know what I mean. Didn't know it was coming, but we kind of knew it was coming since she pushed it back. But yeah, man. Today we jumping into Drizzy Drake Rogers and 21 Savage. Her Loss. I believe it has 16 records on it. They released the video for Jimmy Cook's not this Friday, but not last Friday, the Friday before. And he said he moved it back a week because 40 unfortunately caught COVID. Some people speculate it was because of Rihanna or Taylor Swift. Second week is probably going to be hefty still. Third week is probably going to be hefty still as well. But I think on Dark Lane demo tapes, Drizzy kind of proved the point that he really didn't care about numbers or being having a number one album. Being that he already got 11 number ones, so it's just a matter of, I think he just wanted to put the music out, get it to the fans. No, people want it. I definitely want it. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this album. I'm excited about it because 21 and Drake, they definitely have proven to be very consistent, producing out records at a high clip rate. I don't know one song by them I really don't dislike or is not a slapper. You know what I mean? So I'm excited. What about you, man? What you think about it?
I'm excited to get into the album.
What do you think about 21? I don't know if I ever had a conversation with you about 21. What is your? I know how you like Drizzy. You know that's your guy. What do you think about 21?
I think he's cool. I don't like bump his stuff, but he got some nice records.
Yeah. 21 is an interesting act, man, because I don't necessarily love him. I would say I'm a fan, or I may call myself somewhat of a fan of 21, but I don't really have him in a lot of rotation, kind of like you. But I do appreciate the records he put out.
Right.
He got a nice catalog with some of the best and like tier A guys. You know what I mean? Obviously he got records with Drake, got an album with him, J. Cole, Future, of course, and definitely been one of the staple artists coming out of Atlanta for over the last at least 5 years. I want to say he came out maybe a little bit after Uzi in that class, after Uzi and Kodak class. He maybe was a year, maybe. I think he may have been the same double XL freshman, so I had to double check. But yeah, of course I knew Uzi prior because he had a lot of music out already. But 21 is, he stayed very relevant and consistent. Albums have always done well, kind of unexpectedly, because I didn't think he would be somebody that can kind of move them type of units, but move very smart. And yeah, I also kind of like his perspective on things too. When he was on Clubhouse, I got to hear a lot of just like his thoughts on things that I necessarily wouldn't think he would have to say just from his music, but him as an individual, I think he pretty well spoken, pretty insightful guy. So that being said, man, let's get into it. The cover. They saying he's 0 for 2. Honestly, he's probably 0 for 3 if you ask me. Certified Lover Boy, Honestly Nevermind, in this cover, they just like be covers without nothing that's overwhelmingly artistic.
I like this one. I didn't like Certified Lover Boy. I really don't like.
What do you get from the title and the cover when you think of it? I like the title Her Loss. I like Honestly Nevermind. And I kind of always like his titles. It's the covers that be kind of throwing me off. But what do you think about this cover and the title Her Loss?
I love the title. I love the cover. If you're asking me how do I think they link, I don't know. It'll be like,
well, at least it's a girl on the cover and it's called Her Loss.
That's it. But that's it. It's that basic.
When I look at her expression, I don't know if she's looking like she's taking an L. She kind of looks like maybe she kind of looks like maybe kind of caught off guard, like really nigga, like that type of vibe.
I don't get any of that. I just think it's a headshot of this woman. That's it. I don't get any of that.
Okay, well, based off of that nigga, headshot. Did you see his clip when he was on the Howard Stern interview? I don't even know if they actually was on there. It may have just been a skit they did with him. But did you see that little clip they put out? All right, well, let's get into it. Rich Flex.
No, we walk around the world.
Sounds like a continuation of Jimmy Cooks, huh? But this is very 21 though. We go to Drizzy vibes.
Biggest.
The biggest. Who said that?
That sound like 21 talking still.
21. Can you do something for me? Can you hit a little Rich Flex for me?
He just sounds amazing every time, dog.
Yellow diamonds in the watch. This shit costs a lot. Never send a bitch or die. That's how you get shot. Good panties off and this bitch thicker than a plot. All my exes ain't nothing. Them hoes
thicker than a plot.
All you hoes, all of you hoes.
That was a hell of a switch up.
Y'all talking slaughter gang CEO. I dig for you if I'm not working, girl. You need to find you someone else to call when your bank account get low. Hey, hey, hey.
King of transitions, dog.
I'm on the A sticks and stones, chrome on chrome. It's just what I need. Internet clones got them kissing through the phone. Man, niggas seeing me, I'm young money, CMB. I used to roll with CMG. The house is not a B&B. I'm steady pushing P, niggas pushing PTSD.
He ain't right for that though, is he? He a little savage for that PSD sign line.
Steady pushing P, niggas pushing PTSD. I told her ass to kiss me in the club, fuck a TMZ. I'm revving up and going on a run like a DMC. I lay up with her for a couple
We going.
minutes, BRB. Hey, I'm living every 24 that Kobe did. Shout out to the 6. RP to 8. Swear this shit is from 12, but I don't reciprocate. 51 divisions, stay patrolling when
Hey, the schemes in this mug crazy. Major distribution.
Major distribution made my label on my dick for real, for real. I've been out here crushing on success. Now she my bitch for real, for real. In this mansion, I'm a Carly Calkin. Paid in full, I'm a high fight all night. Buying BM's Benzes out of spite. Paid 100, ran or something light. Simple price to keep them out my life. Magic City need a business office. 29, I keep a business office. I'm in love with Houston, Dallas, Austin. Text me on the signal, don't call me. Major distribution labels call me. Bad Bunny numbers, this a robbery. 500 million.
Ooh, he going nuts on this mug, dog. He is talking shit on her, bro. Major distribution
labels call me. Bad Bunny numbers, it's a robbery. 500 million just for Aubrey. Yeah, major distribution, how I pop it. Mention me to be the hottest topic. Same place you sing your bitches shopping.
They sounds are perfect for one another.
Yo, nigga tried to play the shit like, play it cool, play me like I'm sweet. Fucking on the op, nigga, bitch.
These niggas is savages for real, dog. It's 21 and Drake savage.
I ain't trying to wrestle like The Rock. Fuck the trish, I'd rather tilt the walk. A lot of things I do to stay alive.
I like the pocket 21 get in, man.
Yeah.
Distribution labels calling Harry Styles numbers. It's a rocket. I knew it's
Harry Styles numbers. On BS. Track 3.
I come from the ghetto, so my truck is in my hood. She went wear no panties around me, even if she could.
So what's that from?
What?
That verse. You just know what it's about to say?
Right.
You trying to act like you really own it, dog.
Fuck the nosebleeds, baby, come sit on this wood. If you got street smarts and you can't get this out no book, I can't right my wrongs.
I'm trying to get exposed, gang. Banned from around here, nigga, come get off your show, savage. I be going in and out recessions the same way that I be going in and out of Texas.
Bro, they all down south. That's all they talking about.
I jump on your song and make you sound like you the feature.
I jump on your song and make a label think they need you.
That nigga talking savage like on this mug, bruh. I hop on your record, make your label think they need you.
If he had his tongue on that live, he'd be alive again. Damn. My uncle sister know she raised a real one. And he might spank it on her lane. I'm just what in the cut, throwing frankers on her frame. I'm a gentleman, I'm generous. I blow $500,000 on you hoes. I'm a feminist. I never put no prices on no beef until we.
He talking a little too savage on this mug. I mean, he talking so savage on every bar, every song thus far. He been, you know what I'm saying, no hold bars. You know what I'm saying? Back outside, boys.
Outside boys, told her 70 on the strip, I'm ready to die. I'll never lose sleep over no bitch, way too much pride. Fill it up in a briefcase, split the shit with the vibes. Break it up, bring stroke.
That's been days in the East.
Fucking rap niggas hoes, I'm on the street. Tweaking the 6 God is coming back. Back outside, boys, told her 70 on the strip, I'm ready to die. I'm an owl, but I never tell you who. Take up 2.
I'm an owl, but I never tell you who.
Still on paper, still a shoot. Who the president? I never voted once. Yeah, if I did, I would vote Tiana Trump.
This nigga said he'll vote
Tiana Trump.
Tiana Trump. What's wrong with this nigga, dog?
Whoa, yeah, look at me dead in my eyes. I know that you know that a nigga ain't lying.
He want the smoke. All on this record.
Niggas don't know how I live, but that's cause they live it that high. I said sex in the bank, telling her open the safe. I hate a privileged rapper who don't even know what it takes. I hate a privileged rapper that ain't had a hit since he signed.
What?
Niggas be full of excuses and they taking their time.
Yeah, let's have sex in the car. The Maybach came with a bar. I'm wiping my dick with a bra. Sniper, how you come over the spot when you know it's your time of the month? How? Make a distance.
Why does he keep saying that?
I don't know.
I hate a privileged rapper who don't even know what it
Takes.
The diamonds they hit like a rainbow. That's cause the niggas are frame.
Dog. That nigga is going at so many niggas with them lines. Why is he so motivated to kill niggas off, dog? Spin about you.
Feelings for you. Hope you ain't loving the crew. How many bodies you got? Pray it ain't more than a few.
This feel good.
You was young and in school. He had to pop your chair, but I got it wet like a pool. Go to the safe to have it all. Fuck your main page. What's your Finsta? I wanna know the real you.
Or the online clothing line or sell some hair.
Make me feel these days. Smoke a nigga top for you, baby girl. Burn somebody block for you. You make me feel these days. Coming out my body for you. Coming out my body for you.
Coming out my body for you. I like that.
Never got pussy in school. Gotta respect you. Niggas put hands on you in the past. Insecure because your body is pressure. Forward.
Woo! Hey, he going, dog. This gonna be the joint for the chicks for sure, dog. His verse already in the hook crazy.
Damn, just turned on the news and seen that man who never got pussy in school and making laws about what women could do. I gotta protect insecure because
Your body is pressure.
4 words when I think about them is crusty, musty, dusty, rusty. 8 words when the videos we got ever leak, we going viral or going platinum. Don't worry about your friend's story when I had
This verse crazy.
And I know what I said about being involved, but just like that R&B group from the 90s, girl, one call, I get you involved. One call, I'm sitting from. One wrong call from your ex, nigga saying dumb shit or get him sent home. One call, for real. The way you make me feel these days,
Big girl.
smoke a nigga
Time for you, baby girl.
burn somebody block for the way.
Woo!
You
Make me
feel these things. Coming out my body
for you.
coming out
My body for you. Yeah, that shit hard. That's one of my favorites for sure. Hours in silence.
Some other things you got in mind. This one got me talking in Dutch. Appealing me beats and so what? She leaning on me, I'm a crutch. She criminal, give me that shit and I'm sorry. On my waves, there's a lot of broke niggas round the way, right?
That 21? He feel good on that joint. Yeah, that nigga got a little Drizzy sauce on him.
Tryna be the one for you, but my nickname true, and I hope that, girl, you know the savage, but you gotta turn my bitch up, turn my bitch up, turn my bitch up, turn my, no, I gotta turn my bitch up, turn my bitch up, turn my bitch. Hey, I gotta stop going. Thank you. I like it, but I'm too geek. Tryna turn you on and see. Rolling first week. You're misreading me. I'm tryna turn you on. You were lost into me. You don't find his feet. You're acting like a bride to be. Behind closed doors, sliming me. Friends are saying I could die. Tryna turn you on. 3 sides to the story, girl. The one you suck, the one your group chat gets to read, the one you come and tell to me. I understand it finally. Adding all goodbyes, but I turn you on.
Dog, this is when he just in that mode of just talking and it just feels heavenly, dog. This is just when he just lets loose, dog. Like
burning cash like it's lit on fire. Penthouse in some new attire. You don't work, but you act retired. Cause my fault, I take accountability. It's my fault that you got superpowers on your knees. It's my fault for once I drain accounts to make you love me. It's my fault for once.
it's my fault that I drain accounts to make you love me. Dog, he going crazy, dog. He's a little almost unruly right now, huh?
Paying all your fees, doing things just to set you free. See you breathe. I got the wagon G. Got you riding around with niggas that are nothing like me. It's my fault, it's my fault.
My fault.
You were lost into me. You were lost into me.
That nigga just in the booth going nuts.
Lost into me. Confidence is super long, baby. You got a heart of gold. You pawn that shit and hit the road, baby. Goodness at this rate, your funeral is finna have like 10 caskets on display. The other night for everything to take into the grave. You don't play no game. 3 things I learned from love for free. Only thing really worth chasing is a dream. On screen, messy started getting trendy. Gotta keep it clean, you know I keep clean as I can. All weapons formed against me got a jam. Know you got my confidence on sale. You were lost into me. You were lost into me.
Woo! I love the breaks in that beat. I could listen to that nigga do that for another 10 minutes, dog. No, this song already 7 minutes, dog. I don't know. That dog, what Drake displayed on that record, I don't think nobody else really can do, dog. I don't even know what to call what he's doing. Whatever it is magnificent though, dog. When he gets in that bag of just talking and barely singing and it's not rapping either, it's just
one of my favorite ones is
what's that?
Doing Me Dirty.
Doing Me Dirty. Ooh, that's that same type of shit.
It is.
The interconnect, like all that shit, bro. Like, yeah, man. That's the specialty of Drizzy, man. All right, well, we about 7 records in.
Yeah, that's my favorite song.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites. How you feeling so far about the record?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Every bit of it.
It's about in that first 7, it's a chunk of different flavors, but they still are very cohesive and like married
really
next to each other. Like they really
I
go.
love what 21 doing.
Yeah, 21. I feel like Drake been carrying a lot of the load, but he been using 20. That's when 21's the best. Like I think 21's the best when he's like almost a feature on something, and he's been feeling like a feature on majority of these records. But the fact that he's on all of them outside of, I think, Back Outside Boys, I think Drake was the only one on there. But he been feeling great on everything too.
Oh, I did like what he did on that hook.
Oh yeah. I didn't even know that was him, but he definitely got in that Drizzy bag. Treacherous Twins.
Yeah. You my treacherous little twin, and you know that we locked in, and I love you like my kin. It's whatever for you. Up and down the road, I go anywhere you go. When you tell me I want better for you. You my twin. You my twin. You my treacherous little twin. You my twin. Yeah. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they.
Ooh, that is a nice tone.
New. We from not the same place. We used to have nothing to our names, still had great days. Always kept me umbrella though when the rain came. You twisting up my fingers for my twin. Was always on go for the drama, dog. I would toe tag somebody for your mama,
dog. I would toe tag somebody for your mama.
You a dog and roof, nigga. I'm a dog.
You said you a dog, then roof, nigga. I'm a.
I don't show ID in clubs cause they know that I'm 21.
Yeah, let's go 21.
I wanna tell you how I feel when I'm loaded.
Ciroc Loco.
That is not what that said.
What that say?
Circle Loco.
Circle Loco.
I've been blowing through the money like you're growing trees. I've been fucking on a French bitch, say la vie. I just put her on the jet, now they all the time. This bitch lie by getting shots, but she's still a stallion. She don't even get the joke, but she's still smiling. Every night, late night, like I'm Jimmy Fallon.
What'd he say?
Oh my God.
What did he say, dog?
Something about shots and a stallion.
She
don't
lied
even
about.
Get the joke, but she's still smiling. Jesus
They
Christ.
said she graduated, she ain't learned enough. Play the album track 1, okay, I heard enough. Girl, the driver downstairs.
Why is he doing all these, like, I don't know who he's shooting at, dog, but this nigga been bodying, like, I don't know, rappers in general. Or
play track 1 and I heard enough.
That's enough, nigga. Then he talking about niggas don't know what it takes, privileged rappers. Why he got so much smoke for niggas, dog?
Got a great bench, linking with the ops, bitch, I did that shit for Jay Prince. Bitch,
He's not right, dog. Linking with the ops, I did that shit for Jay Prince. So what, he really ain't squash his beef for Ye? That what he talking about? Gotta be, right? Because they had that concert where it was about, I guess they was trying to like put on a event for the freedom of Larry Hoover, and that was put on by Jay Prince. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't think he'll forever really be over like the stuff that him and Ye been through. But like he's saying, like a mutual party maybe kind of help things smooth over, but he still feels some type of way. Oh my God. One more time.
It's my least favorite song.
Yeah, kind of felt different. I mean, it feels like it's on her still, but that hook is definitely distinctive. Pussy in Millions featuring Travis Scott. First feature of the night.
Bring on the motherfucking problems, hey. Braid it up in my Sweeze, hit them, then I get amnesia. Let's introduce y'all to the leader. Come to me without a smoke.
It's like every song he's been setting the canvas for 21 to come in and lay his verse. Nigga say 4L for life, introduce y'all to the leader. This nigga's a big fan of car sex, huh? He had about 4 lines on that.
I've been out late night creeping, shot slide on bitches. Posted up with the militia. Niggas ain't switching, mind on missions.
Our Trav gonna sound on this. Can you hear him?
Yeah, Drake just sounded like him.
They bring on the motherfucking. Only sign in the game. We the new Lucian Grange. Bring on the rain. Talking the Brady thing. I'm off of the juice. Never can say go to mix. Rocking the bass on the twist. For what we can call that. Gotta thank God for this. I got a lot that I give. I be handing out gifts like the Christmas on 25th. Out in the 20s inside. Got the jet built in the leather strip. In the back of the crib, I would go the hits. In the front of the crib, the valet the whips. Just needed some time. I said in my time. Now they see the signs. You did it. It's all right here alone. You held it down for me right in my own.
Trav came and slid on that easy.
Nah, that feel good. I usually, I don't like trumpet anthem type music, but that feel good.
It really felt good when Trav got on it for sure. Yeah. They took it up a notch. Broke Boys.
Hey, hopping in, bitch, and I start the V. I'm riding around in Atlanta with Sam, cause that nigga been going harder please go. Nobody touching the flow. They say you alone at the top, but it's gotta be lonely below. You boys getting ready to diss, unless you was trying to go broke. Whoa, I got more stripes than Adidas. Yeah, I got the stripes, but fuck Adidas, nigga.
Yeah, I got the stripes, but fuck Adidas, nigga. What is on with this nigga, dog? He really about smoke on here, dog.
I got the stripes, but fuck Adidas, nigga.
I don't chase bitches, I leave them.
I'm screaming like I'm Justin Bieber, nigga.
I don't get you must be Coach K cause you ain't P. I'm on the jet like my last name Lee. Two sticks in my hand like I'm playing a Wii.
Two sticks in my hand like I'm playing a... That mug crazy. 2 sticks in my hand like I'm playing a Wii. I'm with that, dog.
Stepping on shit out and fresh in my toe. Born in October, I'm so OVO.
That nigga 21 be going.
Yeah, he do.
So you know where this shit about to go.
Don't even mention the folk.
Unless you was trying to go broke. Oh damn, man, you niggas is the worst. Savage snatching out your Christian in your purse. Nigga went and bought a house when he could've bought a verse. Niggas dumb as fuck. Imagine if I did this shit.
What?
Dog, he bro, he said a nigga went and bought a house when he could have bought a verse. Niggas dumb as fuck. Oh my God, dog. What's happening with niggas, dog? He is aiming at cats when he could have bought a verse.
Niggas dumb as fuck. Imagine if I did that stupid shit when I was coming up. My crib feel like I'm SN1 till I'm done fucking London up. Niggas made me nauseous. I can't talk to broke boys. I can't talk to broke boys.
Can't talk to broke boys.
I can imagine so many female rappers getting on it.
I can't talk to broke boys. I can't talk to broke boys.
Finna bring that shit back.
I can't talk to broke boy. No. I can't talk to broke boy. I can't talk to. That nigga's crazy.
I'm with it. I could take a video to this one.
Yeah.
Middle of the ocean.
I'm in the Masoni room at the Biblos. Hey, look, long way from Sentimental. Me Tomazo and Ernesto. These verses are my manifesto. Always got an echo. Casual sex, I'm like fuck a dress code. The first martini is an espresso, Prosecco. Niggas so ignorant in our hood, they be like, why the fuck you making techno? I'm worldwide and this is just.
Niggas so ignorant in our hood, they like, why the F you making techno? Talk about that, honestly, never mind. That shit, if I was like that, I'd probably be saying, what the hell are you making, bro? That shit do sound like techno.
Life insurance policies, you niggas about to need the gecko. I got some meaner things though. Me, Spider-Man, and Leonardo. I'm back tomorrow. I had to chop it to a wedding out in Monaco. Life for none of y'all's, it's an embargo. 59 bags on a 767, this is heavy cargo.
He always should go crazy on that rhyme scheme.
For your birthday, your boyfriend got a party bus. Bottle signs, club lines.
This nigga ain't right.
Shit in 09. I mean, it's just my suggestions, of course. I'm riding here fresh off the boards. Maybe express my remorse. If she wanna rebound with me, I'm down to go get her some boards. I'm here for the moral support.
If she wanna rebound with me, I'm down to go get her some boards.
Sent the jet for us. That shit was patriotic. You would think we live in Baltimore. The way they raving by the latest product. Teaching Nixon, I'm like the acting sheriff deputy. First got to America, niggas wouldn't check for me. No chance the kid'll make it here like vasectomy. They underestimate. I sent a label bills like the other 2 women standing next to B. That shit was just.
He going crazy.
Loving in new mirrors. Never hopped in the years. I got my head in the clouds. I'm serious.
He going nuts on it, dog. He dropping, and it don't make sense because he dropped shit off like it's nothing, dog. I mean, bar after bar on this mug, he turned it up, dog.
Sky clears. This shit designed for divine ears. My favorite 2 words from you white boys are sign here. And then comes the sound of glass clinking from a wine chair. Swear I'm pocket checking y'all for 5 years.
Man.
Cares like contract, Lord of the Rings. Think it's a script for the movie. Shout out to spooky.
Dog, he going crazy. That Lord of the Rings contract. Bro, that mug is crazy, bro.
Sidebar, Serena, your husband and groupie.
Dog, this nigga not right.
He might pop up on him at will like Suzuki, Kawasaki, Sushi, Saki. They try to get spicy with me, so I wonder how they gon' stop me. I'm really on a roll like Hamachi. The fuck would I really do without me? Hey, your man got a table at Hibachi. Last time I ate there, Wayne was doing numbers off the cup like Yahtzee in a paparazzi. Quavo might have sent me a song that he called Versace. I'm sitting on large property. Treat me like a newborn Lucian, not dropping me. I'm going pink.
Wow.
You niggas cannot rock with me. You're a neighborhood superstar. It's bigger than anything.
Birdman. Birdman about due for one of these on the Jizzy project. Jumbotron shit popping.
We ain't even done the turk, she finna take sand. Riding around with F and then we like to hold hands. Over 2 sip, die, he ain't need a bed. Oh red, if I tell this bitch to pull her, she gon' moped it. My doggy don't smoke on shit unless it's unleaded. Just gon' did it. See me when you see me, if it's smoke, doggy, unleash it. They been rockin' bitch, it's my favorite, I'ma gon' beat it. I don't fuck with drugs, poppin' X for the first time. That shit kicked in like a 2-time world champ.
Shit sound like Thug.
Like a glow lamp. Big shit poppin', we the ones that get your shirt down. Niggas try to take a nigga spot, now it's too crazy. 8 a.m., kick your heart, I'm a real vamp. I'm 2M. Make this bitch give me like a male stamp. Strapped up, fuck it, I'ma die lit. I'm fake shit.
He's doing that on purpose.
Okay.
He's making his sound effects.
I appreciate the effort with Drizzy. He always try to come with something. Unlet it. Go on, daddy. Unleash it. See me if you see me if it's smoke, then you unleash it. He won't smoke, dog, and he giving smoke. This nigga owns something this album, bro. I don't know what got him amped up like this. Something do though.
Trips back and forth to Texas.
Every album got Texas references on it. And they keep on giving us these joints at the end like this. Yeah, see, this is why they needed 40. 40 have to put his touches on the ending touches on every project. You know what I'm saying? More M's. Been a while since we heard 21, it felt like, right?
Yeah, because the last song was crazy.
Straight like a match, knock him out his hat. Knife to a gunfight.
This may be a 21 solo right here.
It's not. Drake and 21 down there.
It ain't been said in that record? I could take some Nardo on this shit.
Right.
It's no fun. You ain't fuck no rapper, you a dinosaur, you ancient. I like fried rice, you better cook like you a Asian. But I never wrote no statement. I been in them rooms, I never did no contemplating. Put her skims on, now she acting like she Kim.
I wanted to know what he said about Kim.
Six guy lurking, come up off that bag for the boy that keep working.
He came in like he couldn't wait to rap on this shit.
Energy in person, got so many hits it won't be fair to do no verses. I could really go.
Yee, let's go, Drizzy. Talk your shit. Got too many hits, it won't be fair to do no verses. I'm with that. That's facts.
I could really go 5 hours in the stadium. What happened to that nigga claiming OVO? We traded him. Skating through this album like a Montreal Canadian. Waited out, ran shit. Niggas see my kid, look at me dealing, now they hate the kid. Let me kick it basic. Niggas, they got love for the boys, so they fake it. Crack a couple jokes to some bitches on some snake shit. If I send a verse to their ass, then they'll take it. Shoot a video, all around me like we aces. Might have fucked a rapper girl, but she ain't fucked Drake yet.
Dog, what's the motivation behind all these shots he giving out, man?
I don't have.
He normally pops his stuff, dog, but he popping shit like crazy on here, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas see my deal, they see they deal, they hate it. Crack jokes to girls, some. I send them a verse, they still take it, arm around me like they my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, he going crazy, dog. 3 a.m. Glen Road, this only a 21 joint?
Right.
Wow, okay. I immediately would think this was a Drizzy shit.
Everybody did.
Let's see what 20 do. He a part of the series now.
Whoa, I get rid of all the smoke like OZM. Shawty got that real jelly of petroleum. Niggas acting like spray the witness, I ain't leaving no Jehovah for them. Won a Grammy and I couldn't even show it to him. Did it like the other Stefan. Put my kids in private school so they could get their prep on. Think my heart made out of Teflon. Other side when we coming through. PTSD and I mean it. Nigga Johnny got killed and I seen it. I can't fight with these demons tweeting. Took some real niggas from me, I could kill the whole world and I still won't be even. I be thinking about my brothers while I'm shopping in Neiman. White nigga, I never mace them. Love for all my artists, nigga, I never mace them. Shit, that's probably why they hate him. Jail, I'm like, hey Kim. Cut from a different cloth, he never let it break.
Trying to get my brother out of jail, I'm like, hey Kim.
Master, so I can't do shit but thank them.
Yeah. 21 held his own on there. Felt good.
He really did.
Nice chill, talk some real life. I guess it's fuck me. Let's see what we doing. Just Drizzy on this one.
Tell me what did I do wrong before it's over. Yeah, stepping like Omega side, fine for mine. If being real was a crime, I'd be doing life. Nice, I don't know polite. I'm the first ever antisocial socialite. Mother's eyes in 2009 had me working till it's 2049. Like I really got some other time. You just tell me never mind. Know I sound crazy to a lazy mind. Shout out to the people working 9 to 5. I be working 9 to 9. And the 6 upside down, it's a 9. Know the vibe. The devils that I recognize, most of them got pretty eyes, titties, and some plans of just getting by. Truth or dare, I'ma take a double dare. Truth is a suicide. I would rather live a lie outside.
Quotes.
Introduce you to the guys. Hey, everybody else when you bored in your free time. Shit could make a thug cry, play it like a tough guy. That is stands for the shit I fly. I swear it's like a metaphor. I can't even get down from the shit I climb.
Woo! He got away with words.
Yeah. But the sun never shines on me.
Ooh, that's Frank Ocean vibe.
Sleeping girl, I was sleeping upright. Henny red cup life. Hey, niggas talking bad shit about what they gon' do to mine. Love has been a long time. Bet you never seen a thug cry. Hit me on my hotline. And no, ma, I'm not fine. At all.
He know how to execute a feeling, man. Mercy. There you have it, man. Her loss by 21 in Drizzy Drake Rogers. Yeah, man. Well, how do you feel right now after listening to the 16-track song, the 16-track album, Her Loss by Drizzy Drake Rogers in 21? How do you feel?
It feels way better than I felt these last 2 albums.
Oh my God! Why you comparing them last 2 albums? What's the
Because
last 2 albums we did? Baby and
We did. No, I'm talking about Drizzy. I'm talking
Drizzy
about
albums.
Certified
Okay.
Lover Boy and Honestly Never Mind.
Okay.
Like I listened to those and I was like,
A little iffy, indifferent.
yeah, but this is great.
Feels good after
First
it.
listen.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. Definitely feel. I felt great after Honestly Never Mind though. I did. Honestly Never Mind. It was a great amount of appreciation for him doing something different and committing to like that sound. This one, I can't like they pretty much nailed where I wanted them to go with it. Like their meshing of their sounds. Like I said, they already displayed a great collection of records where I felt confident in going into this project. Was excited, and I don't feel let down by it. By no means. I definitely feel like it's a lot of good on her for sure. So I feel great about the album, man. Yeah, so we got 16 records. You know what I mean? Any immediate favorites that stand out to you so far?
Yeah, my favorite was Hours in Silence.
Hours in Silence definitely is a favorite of mine. Major Distribution as well. Middle of the Ocean, man. Middle of the Ocean.
Oh my God.
Middle of the Ocean pretty much was his 3 a.m.
Right.
On Glen Road. Like he kind of just named it something else, but that was done in a fashion very much like the Time and Place series he always does.
It's still a location.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's still a location, Middle of the Ocean. I like the last record that just went off as well.
I think I liked Back Outside Boys. I can't remember how it.
Back Outside
but
Boys
I think
was
I liked that.
yeah, that was a good vibe as well.
I think I liked. I don't know if I loved Treacherous.
Treacherous Twins.
Yeah. I think I appreciated it. I don't know if I loved it, but I enjoyed it while I was listening to it.
Yeah. Broke Boys, definitely I like that one too. Man, he was just talking this shit on so much of this album, dog. But Broke Boys definitely was one of the ones I like. I can't really remember Ciroc Loco or Circle. What is it? Circle Loco?
Yeah, that's the one I didn't like.
That's the one that's if any one of them was forgettable, that's the one that's kind of forgettable. I can't even remember.
Travis Scott was nice too.
I can't even remember how that one sound. Travis being the only feature, he definitely made his appearance feel felt. You know what I mean? He definitely came and added to this song, took it up a notch.
Yeah.
And a lot of these records, they just felt easily, like, effortlessly done. You know what I mean? Like, he just came and did his thing. So, yeah, I definitely feel like I got a nice amount that I'm going to add to the playlist. Broke Boy. Hours in Silence, man. That song is like 7 minutes, but by far, like, that's one of the versions of Drake that I just be in love with. You know what I mean? Like, when he get in that bag and just talking and shit and feeling like he's not singing or rapping, it just feels amazing. I could have took 10 minutes of that record, dog. The outro was nice. The outro and the intro, they started well and they finished well. It was about, how many records did Drake have by himself? 1, 2, 3. I felt like Hours of Silence was almost by himself, but
4.
4. Okay, so he got about 4 records solely by himself, and Hours in Silence had a nice little bridge or hook by 21 that he felt great on as well.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
Got in that Drizzy bag for sure. You know what I'm saying? Is it anything that I really can knock? It's not anything that's really sticking out like a sore thumb, like that's just like I was let down or that I really can criticize, because it was a nice variety of production. It was a nice variety of both of them having their own songs, and then the collaborative songs felt good as well. It's 16 records, but it really didn't feel like 16 records. You know what I mean? It felt like,
even though it felt like they were pretty long.
Yeah, like the beats were being drug out. Yeah. You know what I mean? They didn't just jump to the next song right away.
Yeah, it felt like 10.
Yeah, because the average, you got songs on here that's 7 minutes, 6 minutes. A lot of songs that's hovering around 3 to 4 minutes. So, yeah, they didn't feel long though. And I think when you always got 2 people on almost all the records, you get a nice record that seems like it's forever moving.
Right.
And it just wasn't up one alley of sound either. That's another way to kind of manipulate how long something feels or how short it can feel, even though it was an hour and 1 minute. So I think they did a good job. I'm not sure who was on the production, but the production felt good. I definitely feel like...
Oh, I love the production.
I definitely feel like it was a lot of collaborating on each record, like Drake's team and then also 21 team. You can hear like the elements of what they both bring. So I think they did a good job of marrying both of their sounds like I expected. I think this record is a great collaborative record, a duo project. I can't recall what was 21's last album, but 21 always feels just fresh and renewed. You know what I mean? He don't feel like he's dated or, his sound is getting played out. I think he just always brings a fresh sound to what his current music, what he's currently dropping. Why didn't they put Jimmy Cooks on here? You know what I mean? Because I would just put it on here. They put multiple. Mm-hmm. I mean, it felt like it could go on here still. Do you think any of these records are better than Jimmy Cooks when it comes to both of their records they were both on?
I'll have to listen to it again. Jimmy Cooks is really good.
Jimmy Cooks is great.
Yeah.
I think they still tapped into some of that energy on her, but Jimmy Cooks is yeah. It's one of the ones.
How it comes in.
Yeah.
It's just playing in my head.
And the switch up on Jimmy Cooks is the switch. It was some records on her where the switch up was crazy too. You know what I mean? Major Distribution. That record
they were really blunt. It wasn't bad, but they were blunt.
On what, Jimmy Cooks?
Yeah, on the switch up. Not on that. On this album.
On this album, yeah. It wasn't like gradually. They just snapped it over. Man, one thing that stick out though, they both were popping their shit, but Drake, dog, he had an unwarranted amount of smoke on here. I don't know. Unwarranted. It's like he was rapping like he was gunning for niggas and trying to like take niggas' spot as if he already isn't the guy at the top. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's how you always stay in position to create great music, like staying hungry. And on her, he had that like, it's like he had an extra battery in his back for some reason. I don't know what, but maybe it's because he honestly Nevermind was so like geared to like dance type of music, and that production really doesn't provide a canvas for you to kind of pop your shit like that. Even though he did on Sticky, maybe he was itching to get back in his bag and just remind niggas. You know what I mean? That's kind of the notion I took from it. What do you think?
I was honestly just thinking something like that when I was reading this like description right here.
What's that?
for her loss, it says her loss is our gain. So I was just like, I guess thinking how, I'm just thinking of a woman like maybe as a distraction. So it's like, all right, her loss, shit, I'm on my shit now.
Yeah,
and
like,
that's like the energy they was on.
Like how people say you can be more focused, like when you single.
Right.
Yeah, could be that. That's a
So
good.
I don't know, because her loss is just like, I don't even feel like none of this was really about her.
Yeah, and maybe it was feeling like they free, and they really can get like in this, because you do get in a certain bag, like when you kind of by yourself, feeling yourself, and you back out here to kind of not pretty yourself up, but like just like really puff yourself up. You know what I mean? Like build your confidence up. And they definitely had it on this album, man.
Yeah,
like
that was the energy for sure.
That was the energy, yes. Because the Her Loss, the songs actually, it was like, I know on Hours in Silence, it was actually a lot of like remorse, regret, and like the cause and effect of him with dealing with a girl or multiple girls, and just him just exploring all the nuances of that. You know what I mean? In the way he did it, the wording that he just chose with going down that path on Hours in Silence is just like that song is poetically in delivery, how it's packaged just beautifully, bro. Just the wording of it, I feel like you can go and dissect that mug and just be like, wow, by all the things he was saying. Middle of the Ocean too. I feel like those are like two versions of him where he's just in peak form. And he showed it on his album. You know what I mean? In year, what? He came out, I would say he officially probably came out 2009. This is 2022. This is what? What's that? 12, 13 years later? Still performing at a high rate. You know what I mean? At an elite level. And that's impressive, man. That's impressive, dog. I definitely, if I had to edge it or, say who outperformed, I think by default, Drake definitely did, even though I think it's going to be a narrative out there where people say 21 may have outshined him on certain records or he carried. I don't think that can be really validated when you listen to this record fully. Like if you listen to every record.
So why you think people going to say that?
Because Drake he has those unwarranted haters.
Everything's unwarranted today.
Yeah, Drake has those unwarranted haters, man. But I'm interested in to see the perception of how this is received by the public, because it just seems like it's always a bunch of propaganda around Drake albums. That's because he's Drake, and he gives people things to grab onto to make much of. Like I think it's a lot on here. Privileged Rappers was just disrespectful, man. Privileged Rappers was just... I like it, though, because it's coming from somebody where it's credible.
Exactly.
Like, this nigga outworks most of the game, and he's not no starving artist. You know what I mean?
And it's too easy to become a rapper now.
Yeah,
no
man.
Work.
Kind of feels like some Nicki Minaj shit right there. Nicki Minaj stays on that stage of screaming that type of shit. But I do like the one line where he said... I'm kind of paraphrasing it, but he basically said something about 21 where he was like, this nigga's outworking me. And that made me think like, when it comes to these duo projects, it's like you got to be performing, maybe not at the quality of him, but like at the rate of how much he's producing out. And when you think about Future, the first person he did a duo album, Future's another one of those guys that don't tap the rest button. He just constantly is dropping music, always got a hit in the tuck. And I think he respects that in the other artists, especially when you think about the stuff he was saying on Privileged Rappers, how like they don't really be knowing what it take and they expect all this stuff. You know what I mean? So I think he salutes other acts that are like doing just as much as him. You know what I mean? That's kind of, he didn't really say all of that in that line, but when you look at the context clues and why he would choose to work with somebody like 21, I think that can kind of go into that narrative. By the way, man, he loves trap in Atlanta niggas, man. Now, you think of Lil Baby, you think of 21, you think of Migos, his collaborations, of course he has with Future. Like, he loves those niggas, man. But I respect it because they make fire music. They make fire music and they always do well, man. So, yeah, man, y'all get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think of this album, man. I'm interested in see what y'all favorite records are. Like I said, some of my favorites for sure is Hours in Silence, Broke Boys, major distribution or just some of the ones I can remember off rip. But holistically, I think the album definitely was a hit. You know what I mean? It wasn't a miss. And I think it's some records that they can definitely shoot some videos to that I'm interested to see what they do. Number wise, I expected to do more than Honestly Nevermind, but it won't do more than Certified Lover Boy. Honestly Nevermind did about 200 plus, and Certified Lover Boy did like 613 or some crazy shit.
Jesus Christ.
So I don't expect him to do higher than Certified Lover Boy, but not lower than Honestly Nevermind. If I had to choose a number, I'd probably say around 350, which would be a great number for them without much promotion. Kind of a surprise release somewhat. So I think that'll be good. If it's a record that I think is going to like the highest record that'll go on the charts, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what'll be like the one that'll kind of shoot up the charts. I expect all of them to debut on the Hot 100 on Billboards, but if I had to pick a record, I'm not sure. Because a lot of it...
Some On BS.
On BS. I like Broke Boys. But yeah, I'm not sure. Right now, I can't tell. I got to take this one to the car and kind of see what's the one. Because Jimmy Cook's kind of...
the Travis record.
Yeah, that's a good one. Just because of the names. Like you got 21 Drake and Travis. Just because of the names alone, that one can definitely go crazy. But like the records that we like love, like Hours and Silence, that's not like really a single type of record. It's 7 minutes.
Never are.
Yeah, it's like 7 minutes. That's like a B-side record, which he's great at. But it can have a number one. I can't just really pick out one that'll go. But we'll see, man. Y'all let us know the favorites from you guys. Get in the comments. What you guys want to say?
Yeah, I want to know if you had to pick out of
one?
the duo tapes, which one would you say?
That's a good question. Out of What a Time to Be Alive in this one? That's a good question. I have so much love and affection, man, for just the idea of Drake and Future.
Me too.
Like it's something about them. And that record I think was more up a certain lane rather than this one. Like this one I think has a little bit more variety to the bag of flavors, like production wise and their styles. Because a lot of what Drake and Future can provide, they can give you similar things. Like Future can get in that. Future may be the closest that can get in that bag of like stuff like Hours in Silence. Not like not like the lyricism, but like just the execution of how it's done. But what about you? You go.
I really can't answer the question. By default, I'll probably say Future.
Yeah, I think I'll have to sit with this.
I figure you be able to answer it.
I have to sit with this one because they have a lot of like that album had those big boy records where I could be like, yeah, that's gonna go crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
that's a good point.
What was the record that I'm thinking of that was before the album? Jumpman. Yeah, Jumpman was crazy. I just like a lot of the production on that too. It's more, it's a certain vibe, but. Yeah, I think by default right now, just because I still play What a Time to Be Alive, and I'm more of a fan of both of those guys than this duo. Like I'm actually like how I was kind of contemplating if I'm a fan of 21. I know I'm an actual fan, like I actually stand the Future. Like that's one of my favorite artists. So by default, off of that alone, I think I lean towards that one. But this one is a great body. You know what I mean? I think artistically, he may have actually better performances on this one. Like, Middle of the Ocean is going to be one of his best records just in his catalog. In Hours in Silence, I don't think he has nothing like these two records on What a Time to Be Alive. Like 30 for 30 Freestyle, great record. It was a little different with the instrumentation on the production, but I think the lyricism and the quotables that I can grab from like either Hours in Silence or Middle of the Ocean or pretty top tier.
Yeah, that's the album you do get that You're Doing Me Dirty.
Yeah, see, and he get crazy. Yeah, Digital Dash, 30 for 30 Freestyle, Big Rings. I know you don't like that shit.
I don't. I really don't like Anthem.
Yeah, that's a good, and it's about it's similar in length. Yeah, I want to know, you guys, that's a great question. She proposed, what do you choose? What a Time to Be Alive or Her Loss? I love both of the titles. Yeah, you guys let us know which ones you would choose between that, you know what I mean? And also let us know your favorites and whatever criticisms you think. If it was anything lacking on this album, let me know in the comments. I'm interested. I think this is going to be a great album to conversate about because 21 and Drake, like, I think they always do great music together, and this one I think is another example of it. So get in the comments, let me know what it really is. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you already haven't. Hit that like button, tap that bell so you don't miss the next video. You know what time it is, man. It's your boy Word and Victoria. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Did it before and I do it again.